If I hadn't moved to Las Vegas, I don't think I'd be the full-time photographer that I am today. Las Vegas didn't just change where I lived, it changed what I believed was possible. Let's back up a bit. How did I get to Vegas to begin with? Well, I wasn't born here. Shocker, I know. I was born in California, like the rest of Vegas. My wife, Ivana, is though. She was born here, so I guess counts for something. But Ivana and I met on Instagram over 10 years ago. She slid in my DMs, by the way. So I grew up in Southern California and we did long distance for about 2 years, seeing each other on the weekends and when we could. Then it was time to change scenery. It was time to decide long distance sucked and I had never lived anywhere else other than Corona, California. So why not? New, fresh start. Long distance dating sucked. Seeing your person on the weekends or, anytime one of you had a break got old. Time to change the scenery. I had grown up in Corona, California, so there was really nothing keeping me there in that sense. My mom and sister still live there, but it was time for me to just change the scenery and obviously make it work with my girlfriend, now wife at the time, or my girlfriend at the time, now wife. So first things first, I had to line up a job out here. At that time, I was still doing electrical. I had to line up a job before moving out of state. That would be the smart choice. And I did. I got in with a really good company here. I was with GSL Electric for about 4 or 5 years. Fast forward to September of 2020, I was burning the candle at both ends, working my construction job, and then doing photography, editing on the side. It was time to make a decision. It was time to shit or get off the pot. This city gave me a chance. From the relationships I've built, building a life with the person I love, our dogs, building a home, building so many connections and friendships, all stemming from a camera being in my hand. It's amazing. And when I first moved here, I knew like 4 people. And now everyone that I know, I've met because a camera in my hand, and then things and relationships and friendships blossom outside of that, like people I play pickleball with. It's not transactional, like, oh, they're just a client of mine or previous client. No, but I've worked for them or worked for their significant other, and then you meet them, you start playing pickleball, and then you meet somebody else that they play with or their coworker, and then the next thing you know, you have a pretty cool group or community. Initially, how you met that group or that person that led you to that group, to that other person, was from what you do for a living. Things like that I find really interesting. This city allowed growth for me as a person, for me as an artist, business owner. It's allowed me to pursue my dream. I don't think I'd be the photographer that I am today had I not moved here. It might be cheesy. I am truly living my dream. This is my love letter to Las Vegas. Not for what it is, but for what it's let me become. I owe a lot to this city of Las Vegas, both personally and professionally. The city of Las Vegas demands a lot. You have to be a hustler, a go-getter. There's a saying I heard a while ago, and it always rings true to me: slow feet don't eat. Shout out to Mike, my buddy Mike, for that quote. I don't know where he got it. He always uses it. Kind of adopted it for myself. In a city like this, in an industry like this, being freelance and entertainment, you have to be a go-getter. You have to be a hustler. You have to be a networker. Also, you have to be a solid person to work with. This is also a very small city, so if you suck or you're burning bridges, word will get around and then you won't get work, or no one's gonna wanna work with you. Networking and building relationships and being a good person, those go a very long way. I think it weeds out the weak, if I'm being honest. There are so many opportunities that come to Las Vegas that I've been fortunate enough to be a part of. And now I'm at a point where I have a very solid community of creative individuals that I reference for work and that get me work. If they are bigger jobs, we're able to all work together, or I'm able to get my friends on if they need multiple photographers and videographers, editors, vice versa. That also has been amazing to be able to build that community of solid people, that good people that you like working with, you like being around. Find solid people in your line of work because it's rare and it's kind of lonely. Most people I meet, they have normal jobs or at least a steady schedule. And for me, I'm like, oh, Tuesday at 10 a.m., I'm available. You want to play pickleball? You want to go for a run? You want to grab coffee? Like-minded individuals that you like being around, just catching up when they need a bigger crew, or if I'm not available, I have people that I trust and are more than capable to take on gigs. Side note about living here, the best food and entertainment and things to do are 20 minutes from your house. I never take that for granted. It's so interesting to me how people who live here always act like the Strip is so, oh, we don't go to the Strip. It's like, okay, yeah, you're probably not walking the Strip with all the drunk tourists, but there's amazing food, there's amazing shows, the entertainment capital world, 20 minutes from your door. Like, why would you not take advantage of that? Why wouldn't that be a cool date night with your person or just with friends, like meeting up to go to, what's the show at Excalibur? We just did that like 2 months ago. It was cool. Like, I want to say Medieval Times, but is it Medieval Times? Every now and then it is nice to go down to the Strip, catch a show, check out a restaurant. Even just for me, walk around, I like filming things down there, taking photos whenever I have like a new film stock to try out. Obviously a lot of client work is down there with conventions, food and beverage, events, all that stuff. So I do try to also shoot some personal stuff while I'm out there, make it worthwhile. But it's just interesting, like, to think about that, like this place that people travel so far to, for me to be like, dang, I could just hop in my car, drive 20 minutes, and it's all right there at my fingertips. Those things are not lost on me. I don't take those things for granted. I find it awesome to be able to head down to the Strip whenever I want, or Fremont even. The land of lights and opportunity. I wouldn't be living in, unbiasedly, one of the greatest cities for me, for what I do. A lot of different reasons. Without it, I wouldn't have met my wife, and I wouldn't have been able to quit being an electrician to pursue my dreams. Truly don't think I would have been able to do that where I grew up. It definitely doesn't have the opportunities that I have here. Pretty proud of the life I've built. So thank you, Las Vegas.